Starting second in the Telcel number 4 Pancake Autosport Ford Mustang Dark Horse. He had a chance to be in the chase. Missed it this year, but can't count him out for a win here today. It is Zachary Horlog. Starting third in the number 65 Fish-Delish Ford Mustang. He's won back-to-back titles. Currently leading the points, looking to go 3 in a row, looking to break the record for most amount of title wins by a driver in this series. Can he hold on to the points lead this race? It is John Engel.
Right here.
And starting on pole like he has many times this season in the number 13 Kleenex Ford Mustang. This has really been his second time in the chase. Season 4 UPS Cup champion, looking to go to be a 2-timer this season. It is Cordell Schrader.
We welcome you to this presentation of the Upper Ups Cups Racing Series here at Homestead, Miami. The final race of the season will determine who will be the champion. Hello everyone, I'm Josie Russo, also known as Dragon aka Dragon and as Monster X. I will be your commentator today. Going into this race, there are very high expectations for drivers named Earn, Treckery, Travis. Last week ended with a very controversial move by Travis Dixon after he hooked Earnhardt into the field and knocked his race out of bounds. Now, with that said, this race will not only determine if John can three-peat or not, but if also there will be a new champion that will rule UPS Racing Series. In a few moments, we will be back, and we'll be going green very soon. We are back here in Miami Homestead. Race is ready to go as the drivers line up. This for the championship in the last race of the season. Will John three-peat, or will there be a new champion of the world? I mean, going into this race is just highly anticipating because, one, you want to see if John can make up for that horrible incident last week with his friend Travis Dixon, who openly apologized and said it was an accident. But after further review, it was decided that Travis would be penalized for it and that John will not be doxxed of any points. As we get ready to go here in Miami Homestead, we're going green in any moment. And here we go. For the final race of the season. Boogie, buddy, let's go racing, boys! Cordell in the lead. No, I'm just kidding. Zachary with the lead. Cordell in second. Down turn 2 for the first time here at Miami Homestead. Earnhardt in third place behind Travis Dixon. This will be a very interesting lineup between Travis and Earn, as we will see if Earnhardt and Travis will continue to work together even after last week. Cordell trying to make amends. And that's the first lap. Wow. Cordell trying to go to the inside. There's Zachary on the bottom, makes a block. He goes below the white line, but won't be penalized for it. This is not the last 2 laps. Earn is sent to the outside by Travis Dixon. That beef obviously has not been resolved yet. Earn tries to get back on the bottom. Gets stopped by the 2 car. Zachary back still in the league still. And the Sonico is hit into the wall. And is turned around, and we'll have to... Lincoln is... Okay, he's parked. Back up top. Zachary's still in the lead with Cordell behind him. Here comes Travis from the push. Here comes Jackson on the inside. Going to give Cordell a push. That's going to give him a wide open lane to the outside. He's going to get pushed by Jackson again. Cordell on the inside. Will he make the move? No, he will not make the move. Zachary pushing Zachary. Oh, no, no, I'm just kidding. As you can see, Lincoln is still in the infield. I heard that he is parked for the race and will not continue, but nothing's been confirmed yet, as I'm being told. Cordell is still in the lead here. Jackson still giving him the pushes. Cordell cuts to the inside. Jackson does too. Lap 7 so far. Almost turned around by Jackson. Down the backstretch. Jackson makes a wild move to the inside, but will still make it. Earnhardt's behind Jackson as he pushes Cordell to the outside. Here goes Jackson for the lead, and he gets it. Oh, and a push by Cordell, and John's pushed below the line. And Jackson is still in the lead. I mean, I just have to tell you, these are great drivers, great rivals, great respect, great sportsmanship. John and Jackson have been legends. John is ultimately trying to get his three-peat in here, as he has dominated the last 2 years of this racing series, putting up numbers like no other driver has ever seen before. 3 wide into turn 1. Jackson hits the wall, but will keep it going, apparently. Here comes Zachary to the inside. Zachary comes back to the front, makes a move to the inside, but he's not going to get it. Being pushed. Earn stays on the inside. Travis is on the outside. The 2 car puts 36 on the outside. Will not be doing much. 4 car gets to the inside. He has the lane. 4 car. John will lead the lap, but here comes the 13 on the outside. 2 wide hanging in turn 1, pushing by the 13. The 13 is going to push the 4 car to the lead. 2 wide entering turn the backstretch. Big push. Cordell takes the lead. Cordell pushes Zachary to the front. Here comes Cordell the inside, almost turns the 4 car. He goes back up the front and will get turned almost. And then the 35 car will get back in the lead on the outside. Here comes Travis Dixon on the outside. Will not get in, and Cordell takes back the lead. Here comes the 65 car. Almost turns the 30, and the 36 go back in the wall. And the Zachary falls back all the way to dead last. The 2 car falls back there too. Heading down the front stretch. Here comes the 65 car to the outside. No, he's not going to let it up. And he blocks Jackson. Push the outside. For a season like this, to come down to 3 drivers, Cordell, Jackson, John, it doesn't get more poetic than that. Because these drivers have been doing this for years now. John is just a legend already after winning 2 straight championships. Jackson ultimately is trying to win another one, as he's already pretty much dominated this season, while Cordell is trying to be the most consistent driver throughout the first couple of races. And the 35 Jackson goes to the inside. The 13 Cordell goes to the outside. Jackson takes the lead. Cordell will barely lead the lap, but he's pushing the outside. But here comes Jackson on the inside again, being pushed by Ern. I don't know about the lag. I'm sorry, guys, but I can't fix it. Oh, and the 36 gets shoved below the white line. And the 13 is driving very aggressively. That's stuff you really usually see out of Cordell. The 65 is back on. The 35 falls in the back. And the 35 almost gets turned. The 4 car goes way outside. 3 wide into turn 2. He falls all the way back to 4th. I don't know what he was thinking there. And the 65 goes behind the white line a bit. 35 Jackson trying to get below him. Does not get it. He's going to be forced to the outside by the 13 a bit. Will not do much there. Pushed by the 35. The 65 still leading the race. Coming to lap 20 after this lap. 35 Jackson makes a move, gets pushed. He's going to take the lead, heading to turn 3. Here comes the 13 of Cordell to the inside. He's going to get upside, and the 65 car gets forced to the outside by the 4. And the 4 hits the wall. And here comes Travis Dixon. On lap 20 here. Then very aggressive. Down the backstretch, heading to turn 3. Cordell still at the lead. 35 gets a push. Here comes the 35, gets pushed to the outside by the 65. Is going to get shoved up high. 2 wide. He's going to lead the lap. It's barely going to be Cordell by 0.001. Oh, and Cordell gets forced below the white line. He's going to cause an accident. 36 is forced below the white line. 3 wide for first place. John is on the outside. Cordell in the middle. Travis Dixon will more likely take the lead here. 3 wide into turn 3. Oh, Cordell trying to stay up front, but 35 comes with a push to the 36. He's going to take the lead, barely. But Cordell gets a push to the outside. He's going to lead the lap a bit. Cordell's still on the outside. He's not going to make a move. So we have to stay on the outside. As the 36 of Travis Dixon's going to take the lead. He almost gets turned by the 4 car of Daytona. Holiday season it is coming up. We wish you a Merry Christmas, as here in Homestead, Miami is not a very Christmas place to be, but it sure is a place to still celebrate Christmas. We wish you happy holidays. '65 almost gets the inside a bit, but gets forced outside by the 35. 35 almost makes a move. The 13 behind the 35, trying to get a push there. He's going to push him. He's going to push to the outside. The 35 goes to the outside. The 13's going in the middle. 13 of Cordell making a move. He's come back to the front. He's going to cut to the inside. He's going to get a block. He's below the white line. I have to cut up the track a bit. Lag. I'm very sorry about that. The 4 car goes to the middle. Almost 3 wide, and the 4 is almost, and the 65 gets forced to the into the white line. Now, for a race like this, you wouldn't necessarily use your best scheme, but I have to say, a lot of the schemes I'm seeing here tonight are very well. One of my favorites is Travis Dixon's "A Matter of Time" type scheme. It's got that nice color to it. Kevin, I have to tell you right now, that's just a great car. Great driver, great scheme, and just a great team all around. As the 67 is going to merge back into the pack. 6-7 on live broadcast television. Back up front, 36. 13's pushing the 36. I don't know if he's going to get the middle. No, he's not going to the middle. A line drive race so far, besides a few aggressive moves, and the 13 gets forced to the outside by the 65 and the 36. He's going to get a push, and 36 has to go on the outside. Here's the 13. The 65 goes to the inside, and he's got it. Hot shot. Oh, and the big hit on the wall. The 35 goes back, the 2 car goes back, and the 65 falls back. And here comes a new pack with Zachary in the lead, the 67 car behind him, and Travis Dixon. Oh, my bad. Sorry about that. Oh, and the 67 gets turned around, heading to 3 wide into turn 1. The 13 gets forced off the track. Zachary's still in the lead. The 67 hits the wall. I mean, getting from last to first this quickly just shows how great of a driver John is. This man has dominated so many leagues and has won several championships. Southside Motorsports Racing is one of the best programs in racing history, I want to say. Have a lot of amazing drivers with that team. Earn himself. Just all around a great team. There's a big push there at the 36 trying to get by him. Will they work together this race? Who knows? In post-game reference, it was cited that John had muted Travis due to last week's confrontation, and it is said that Travis tried making amends with him, but I don't think John accepted it. But who knows? As the 36 goes up the track to I want to say, I don't know, I'm almost going to say 3 wide. Now, what I want to say is that, the 35 almost turned to 65. Gotta be careful. Oh, the 2 car, here goes the inside. He's going to get second 2 wide. Oh, and the 2 almost gets turned. And he hits it back to 67, the 67 and 35 are in the wall. And the 67 and 35 get tangled up. No caution. Earn still the lead. Here comes the 2 car on the end. Here comes Trickery to the inside. I just have to say, I love how Trickery races aggressively, always just putting his car on the line to win. He will do no matter what to win. It's just amazing. Coming into turn 3, the 13 hits the wall. I think he had a mechanical failure, as he is wall riding at the moment. He will most likely not get flung. I don't know what that was, but he seems to be good as he falls all the way back to last place. Here comes Daytona coming back to first place. Pushing John. Comes to 35, his teammate. That's a teammate! Inside. Ooh, the lag is being very goofy. There you go. 4 goes to the outside a bit. He's going to go to the outside. He's got to the outside and Earn. He's got the lane, but the 35 is going to push the 65 a bit. He's going to get forced up the track. The 65 still remains the lead. So is Skywalker and Travis. And the 2 barely, and he gets hit into the wall. The 36 and the 2 get tangled up together. Rubbing his dick. 36 will try to get back to the race. I can only imagine what VC is like at the moment. 35 gets the inside lane. 65 ultimately has a disadvantage as 2 teammates up front as Jackson's going to leave the lap. Blue flag for some reason. What's the blue flag for? No caution so far, but we have had late aggression, specifically from the 2 in the hits. The 67 car hits the wall. WWE slams into the wall. No caution, but he is slammed into the wall hard. He has stopped his car. It will not be a caution because it's not a 2-car accident. But he has hit the wall. This might end not good. Oh no. Uh-oh. Okay. The 13 with the lead again. I heard that it might have been a mechanical failure on the 67th part of WWE, but ultimately I think his race is over as his car had slammed right into the wall. But nothing is confirmed yet as the 2 trying to get back up to the front. Most competitive drivers tonight, I believe, have been Earn, Trickery, and 36 car. 35 is starting to make his roots as we are coming to lap 45 here, and the 65 on the bottom. Oh no, and the 67 car will merge as this race is not over. Gets a very interesting merge there, but will work. As I'm going to test something out real quick. Let's see here. Oh. Okay, we will use this now, because I like it more. Alright. Into turn 1, Treachery with the lead, I believe. Yes, he is. Treachery down the front stretch. Gonna make a block. I don't know if he's gonna... The 4 and the 65 are tangling up together. 35, I mean. Sorry. The 2-car takes the lead, I think, for the second time tonight. And now, as part of our annual broadcast, we will listen into the drivers here, and I will hear the top engine sounds of the week. The 67 car hit the wall there. I'm not sure what happened there, but he's back racing. It seems to be mechanical failures with the 67 today, but who knows. And the 4 car of Daytona has stopped. I did not see this. I am not sure what happened, but I think he has mechanical failures as well. Back up front is Dreamer with the lead. Riding his... I must say, that looks like a Domino's car, but... And the 67 hits the wall again! What is happening with him tonight? Yes, as Zachary is shown major racing dominance tonight, but... It does not look like he is moving his car at the moment. I'm going to get reports on that as we come to 24 to go here on the backstretch. The 2 car of Dreamer in the lead still. No, the 13 gets shoved below the line and gets hit in the wall. The 2 car, I think that's major revenge for what happened to him. The 2 car goes to the outside of Dreamer. He's going to fall all the way back to last. And the 67 hits the wall again. And the 4 car is heading back to the pit lane. I heard that it was a failure on his part, and he's looking to resolve the issue. I am not sure, though, what the issue is, as I will hear about this after game, as he merges back onto the racetrack and is looking to get back up front. And the 67 almost gets turned around again, and the 36 also falls back. 36 hits the wall, and it gets pumped from behind, and he gets hit in the wall again. No caution, but the 36 gets railed from behind. Yo, pause. The 36 gets hit hard by the 4 car. No caution has came out for it. And John goes way below the line there. And the 35 hits the wall. Just strange racing here tonight. 36 and the 4 car will merge together. Treachery and Earnhardt are the ones that have been dominating the most. Comes WWE. And they will merge. 36 merges. 13 still with the lead as we are 20 to go, coming into 19. Thirty 13 goes on the inside. He's got the lane. We're 19 to go. Very sorry for the lag. I hope that I can reduce it in editing. 13 with a lead. Down the back stretch. And the 2 car and the 67 get together. They're going to push each other up the track and hit the wall. The 67 almost turns around. The 36 gets turned around. The 13 and the 65 are the only drivers who are basically in competition at the moment. If it has to come down to a Earnhardt and Truckery finish, I will be very happy, as I love both these drivers. These drivers have been good friends of mine for a couple of years now, and it'd be amazing to see one of them compete against each other for the championship, for the final, like, 2 laps, I don't know. Coming to 15 to go at the moment. The 2 car hits the wall. I'm not sure what's happening with him. And the 67 hits the inside wall. Comes to 35 to the inside. Not going to get the lane. 35 trying to make a lane. He's not going to get it. $15 to go. $65 gets a lane, and he's on the inside. He's got the lead, and $35 falls back, trying to get back into the inside lane as he gets pumped by the 2 car. As Earnhardt is back in the lead, coming to 11 to go. We are looking at an amazing finish here at Homestead, Miami, as 2 important drivers have stayed up front all night. Four car on the outside. Oh, goodness gracious. What in the world just happened? If that's how that race ends with a lag, I'm going to be very, very, very mad. Mad bully. Daniel Jones-esque. 10 to go here in Homestead, Miami. Down the front stretch. 35 trying to get to the inside. Does not work out. I think the lag has reduced itself for the moment being, which is good. 36 gets turned around, and he gets hit into the wall. And the 13 hits the wall, too. That is not good for his championship aspirations, as John is in the lead still, and his chances are looking very, very high at the moment. With 7 to go here at Homestead, Miami, with Jackson behind him. $35. 13 gets pushed outside. And he's going to have to force himself below, but he's not going to get it. And the 13 pushes the 4. And the 65 is more than likely going to win. The 35 of Jackson is trying to make his way to the front. We're coming to 2 to go as Cordell falls to the back. Coming to 2 to go. Blocks Jackson. 2 to go. Jackson trying to get past him. John will not let him. John trying to secure the 3-peat. The 2 car goes way below the white line. He's got the forfeit out. The 35 gets shoved up the track. Here comes the 36. Cordell's coming back to the front. Coming to the white. The 36. The white flag is out. The Cordell gets forced below the line. Here we go. Last lap. 13 gets shoved to the outside. John gets a move. He's got a lead now. Travis pushes him. The 13 Cordell can't go to the inside. He's blocked. No, please don't lag. Okay. John coming into turn 4. Here it is. John coming to the checkered flag. Do you believe in legends? Yes! John wins the 3-peat. He is secured in the 3-peat. Earnhardt stands alone. And one of the great games. Legends are made here tonight. One of the all-time races comes to an end as a legend is submitted tonight. John Engel is your 2020 2025 UPS Racing Series champion, ladies and gentlemen. We come back down. John with the flag. A legend is submitted tonight. One, if not more than likely the greatest driver the sport has ever seen, submits himself as the king of UPS, completing the three-peat in one of the closest battles for a championship we've ever seen. And a perennial. His team celebrating with him, a major accomplishment for him. John Edgell is your 2025 champion, ladies and gentlemen, as he, for the third year in a row, wins it all. A legend is submitted tonight. We will cut back down in a moment to post-game celebration.
Good when you head into the final race and a position is 10, 15 points sometimes into the good. So it was a great run out of our Southside crew. I cannot believe we're here once again for the third time. Most time champions in the series. Just thank you to all the fans, all the crew, just everyone back at Southside.
That's amazing, John. What are your plans for next season, as if you're trying to chase that four-peat, but if you fail, how will you feel about your next loss? Or win? I
don't know. The questions are looming. I'm not sure on what my plans are for next season. Maybe I'm full-time, maybe I'm part-time. I really don't know at this point. I have the 3 titles. I know I'm at the top of my game still, and I know I can still win more. Just we're gonna have to see as this off season plays out. It'd be great. It'd be fun. Go run for 4. But the thing is, just the seasons, man, are so long and are just so drawn out, and it's just back to back to back, just warfare. And it's not fun sometimes, and it's fun others. Like tonight. Tonight was fun. Tonight was a good race. And some nights, like a couple weeks ago, at like Darlington, where we're having a bad race and we're just wrecking all over. It's kind of just it's just the politics of the series, you know. Yeah, we might come back next season, and if we do, you'll see us here once again, going for what, 4 now, and
yes.
Oh, we'll see. I don't know. We'll probably be up against, well, maybe you, Trekkery, Jackson, Travis. Once again, we'll see, and I think it'll be a great fight if I come back and run full time. So we'll see.
That's great, John. Have your celebration tonight with your team. Good job, man. You did amazing tonight.
Yep. Thank you.
Yep.